G'day everyone, Artist Wayne here, and check it out, boys and girls. The famous WR250R has had a makeover. Doesn't she look sweet? And the paparazzi love it. Look who's back, everyone. It's Beth-Macbeth. What are you doing, Beth?
Trying to pad my ankles.
Why?
Because my boots are going to kill me.
Are they new boots?
Brand new.
And joining Beth with her brand new boots and I today was Action Amy the Pocket Rocket, Kate, who loves to send it, and Michael, the man with the Midas touch when it comes to all things mechanical, unless it's straightening a front disc. So not only was Macbeth being thrown into the deep end, but poor Kate was, because she didn't have a front brake, which makes it hard when it's as slippery and wet as it was today.
Oh, my fucking groin muscles, my leg got just fucking did this split. And pulled your groin. Fucking hell.
You right?
No, not exactly, no.
Do you want me to get... Do you think you tore it?
Nah.
Just strained it?
Yeah, just had no traction then. Obviously no front brake.
I didn't use mine either.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I almost crashed.
I was like, oh,
I know.
luckily, yeah, he did it. But then even my back brake just had nothing.
That's what mine felt like.
I think it's just the surface. Oh, yeah, my leg stayed and the bike went.
You're a physio, can you rub her inner thigh, please? Out of sympathy, I told Kate I wouldn't use my front brake either, but I instantly regretted it because I almost crashed as well. But it just goes to show dirt bike riders are a tough breed, and it didn't take Kate long to get back on the bike and continue hitting the super slippery trails we were on today. And although my fingers poised over my front brake, I was determined to continue not using it in sympathy for Kate. No rear brake. So just to recap, we have Kate riding with no front brake, because whilst we were waiting for Michael, she flipped her bike on a hill climb and bent her front disc. It's all Michael's fault, really. We have Beth-Macbeth here on only her second outing on her new bike, and we're riding in one of the wettest and slipperiest places in the wild Watagan State Forest of New South Wales, Australia. What could go wrong? Well, I guess it could start raining, but I don't think it could get any wetter than what it already was. And now we're about to see if we could actually climb out of here. I unintentionally brought everyone down here, and when I realised where we were, I instantly regretted it. Especially when it came to poor Macbeth. It was a lot to ask of someone who was only on their second big ride. It was time to probe the hill for weaknesses, like an alien probing an abductee. But it wasn't looking good until Kate gave it a crack and proved that it could be done, and she made it look easy. Alright, if Kate can do it, I can too. Maybe not. Action Amy the Pocket Rocket, showing total disregard for the new stickers on my bike. Anyone would think she was training for grassroots. And now the two girls were up, and I was having all kinds of trouble, which I guess is nothing new. What a relief, I was finally up, and then I missed Michael almost flipping his husky. People need to wait till I'm in position so I can video the action. Well, everyone did it way easier than I did, including Beth.
Yeah.
And remember when I said it could be worse, it could start raining? Well, then it rained! Naturally, this is where my GoPro hit itself, and it was where I actually made it to the top. And it took a fair bit of bike wrangling, but I did it. Just a little track maintenance for the rest of the gang after Kate and I have done the hard yards.
Yeah.
Kate and Amy were now up, but how would Macbeth go?
Go.
For someone on her second ride, she was doing a very impressive job indeed. I mean, just look how slippery it is. It's enough to make you break dance. It was now time to set off in search of more hill climbs. And this is where Action Amy, the pocket rocket, handed my ass to me on a platter. She got this hill first go and she did it easy. And so she should, because she is actually training for Grassroots Kosciuszko Killer, which is on soon. Try as I might, I completely failed to climb this hill. I was getting deja vu as well because Amy has done this exact thing to me on a prior ride on this very hill. And to rub salt in the wound, here she comes down the hill after doing it twice. But I was determined now to do it. Maybe when it's drier, so let's put a pin in that and try a different hill.
Way to go, Kate!
After our hill climbing, it was onto some singles, whilst Macbeth went off and did some training. Even though bikes were beginning to lay down and rest, Amy and Kate wanted one last trail, so we headed down into a valley, and we were planning to catch up with Michael and Macbeth in, I don't know, half an hour or so, but that certainly didn't go as planned. Well, this wasn't going to be easy. It was definitely proving harder than what I anticipated.
Oh, I should get it.
Just psyching myself up for the big Yamaha WR250R deadlifting championship. Alright, now that I removed my own WR obstacle, Kate was free to come up.
Way to go, Kate. That's it. Can you pop the wheel up all the way up to there?
However, Amy, who rides a lowered KTM, well, there was no way she was getting up the same way. Time to rethink this little conundrum.
Hey, can you get it up there?
Three bikes up! Now all we had to do was climb out. Well, I can tell you we made it to the top of the hill. We made it back to the cars where Macbeth and Michael were waiting for us. And we also made it to the pub for a late lunch and bevies. And we all lived happily ever after. I'm artist Wayne Dowson, and thanks for watching, everyone.